Ebusuafo ne etiefo ni die kwan so me pacho me ma obi bia akwa bacha ni so. Ahanum daily update TV. Obo kwan so send no first time abacha ni so mesra say with the greatest respect. When your videos ni be share us we you please subscribe. Like and share videos my love is so nya bi enti nyakopon cha no nyoke. Sebusua earlier na yedi kan make a reportage bia na aba say Hawa Hoomson ne boys akwa attack na Koryoo. Ama wo maku na Koryoo kra ne boys ne baako a baako nso ye injured so far or what in a critical situation now is or medical hospital and now Koryoo kra was really saying say ne life is under threat and she isn't safe. Me patcho ya yes a reportage ne e wo hon munya bi nhwe ya obetima by your channel no so obetima zoom into your channel by page no so benya sa video no wahwe nyakopon sha no nyoke sebusua me patcho ehun update na me dey bremo after say Hawa Hoomson ne boys no ko attack na Koryoo a omukun na Koryoo ni bodyguard ne baako so ye injured in a critical situation. Na Koryoo reported to the police service na saa time ni de na police ni sheda nye hu bibi and na Koryoo kan nanso ntia aba ne say police for akwa arrest nkofo no nkofo 4. Yes, Hawa Hoomson nkofo a omudi sa adwuma no mako 4 Ghana police atima akwa arrest nkofo no a isisi omo police custody. Ebusua mema mekasa nya tintin yebekọ ne akotie nsem ne nkyeremu yebedi nkomo akire nyakopon hyaw na onye okese mepacho medase bebre.
The police data. This is a coverage of the elections here, and Ghana decides 2024. The counting process, in fact, a number of places we understand have been completed. The Electoral Commission just told us 60% of their constituency coalition centers have transported their results. In fact, they've received the pink sheets as well as the results from the various polling stations. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. And they're also indicating that in the Western North region, there's a constituency that the request for a recount has been made. So they are going through the process to have a recount of that particular constituency's results. Also, they're asking and assuring for a seamless coalition exercise, which we're keeping an eye on here on your election command center. But there is some news coming through right now from the ЛЛED constituency. We've been talking about it, and the Ghana Police Service has arrested 4 suspects in connection with the shooting incident that occurred at the Iron City office in the ЛЛED constituency. Now, Kaswa specifically in the central region. Now, that's led to the death of 1 person and the injury of another. And the suspect, according to the police service, Awudu Yakubum, and Kwabena Issa, Hakim Bawa, and Isaka Mashoud. So we understand 1 AK-47 rifle with 69 rounds. And while the body of the deceased has also been taken to the morgue for preservation. What I've just read to you are details of a statement from the Ghana Police Service, Kemeni, confirming the death of 1 person in the ЛЛED constituency. That's Hawa Hoomson's constituency. The Minister of Fisheries, they are not shy of this matter of violence in there. If I say that, it's because of the records. We know that constituency has had consistent history of violence in elections, at least over the previous elections in 2020, we saw that. And then in the early part of this year, we saw that. And then we've just spoken to the NDC parliamentary candidate there. And then we've seen, just show to our viewers, the blurred images of this dead body now. The police has just confirmed what we reported a few minutes ago in the ЛЛED constituency. Unfortunately, 1 person has been confirmed dead by this police statement. That brings the number of casualties in this election to 2. Sad, is it not?
Absolutely, Alfred. That was Koryoo Tukono, who is the NDC parliamentary candidate for the area. She had indicated that the police was doing nothing about the situation. Now the police have arrested people, which is, of course, is a good step in the right direction. And sadly, the confirmation of that death also puts a dent in the election as we have known it. Because Alfred, remember at the beginning of this coverage, we had talked about how largely peaceful it had been, outside of the pockets of incidents that had been recorded, prior to the ending of the voting period, and raised concerns about post-voting. The sorting, counting, and announcement period, which we are in now, this leg that we are in. And here we are, one death recorded. Hopefully, no more will be recorded, as the nights, grows.
That's the hope, Kevin. In fact, because where we are now is actually the crucial aspect of the entire exercise. Okay? And if we saw one person dead, unfortunately, during the voting, that should have been a cue, obviously, to the security agencies and the election task force that in this crucial period of counting and sorting, maybe some double steps in terms of the security should be in place. Because what we have seen clearly tells you that there were a few concerns in terms of security in some of these constituencies that we've talked about. Because ЛЛED, they gave us a clear indication months ago. So there had to be something in place. That's number one. What we're seeing play out in Yawaso Central, right, is one that cannot be discounted as well. As we speak, we're still waiting for a statement from the Ghana Police Service on what happened in the Yawaso Central constituency. And bear in mind, this constituency has security implications. That's the minister in charge of the interior. That's his constituency, Henry Korte. And that is the ministry that superintends the affairs of the Ghana Police Service. Want to hear from the police, okay? On what's happened in Yawaso Central, we understand some gunshots were fired. That's from our correspondent on the ground. He showed us videos and showed us the ballot papers, the fake ones that were thumb-printed as well, in the Yawaso Central constituency. It's been well over 1 hour now. We've got to get some detail, is it not?
Indeed. And Alfred, to be fair to the police, right, this incident that Phyllis reported first to us didn't happen within the confines of, the electoral process. She had indicated that they were moving away after they, thought that they won the election, were moving away. And again, she needs to come clear on that because only the Electoral Commission can determine that at this point. So perhaps I should guess that out of the conversation. But they were moving away. That's the point, right? Yeah. And this happened. So, we'll want to say that...
the police was quite specific.
We'll want to say that perhaps the police were not there at that point when this happened. That's the point I'm making. You were saying.
No, that's a fair point. What I'm saying to you is not with ЛЛED.
Oh, right.
It's Yawaso Central. That's why I made reference to the fact that the Interior Minister is the current MP Henry Korte. His ministry superintends the works of the Ghana Police Service. Well, that's what I made reference to.
Absolutely. My apologies. I took you back. Okay. I took you back to ЛЛED East because
don't worry at all.
Because of the death, involved in that situation, which is pretty disturbing. That this is happening at this time. And Alfred, I was asking before we went on the ground, the last time, that it would appear that these incidences, the vote pardon attempts, the ballot boxes that are being transferred by unmarked vehicles, the taxi situations, the power cuts are happening in the Greater Accra region. Did you notice that trend is all in...
of the lights going off when the Electoral Commission was sorting out the materials to transport to the hard-to-reach communities, right? But all the issues of lights going off that we've recorded today on election day, during the process of sorting and counting, has been in the Greater Accra region. We talk about this Tema Central, and then also we saw what happened in the other areas of
Akroma
West as well. But we're going to go back to the Electoral Commission to get some more details on some happenings in there. And Martinez Yododates was going to be connecting with me. And then we would get also do some analysis of the constituencies that we've talked about. The Electoral Commission is still addressing the media. In fact, they're taking questions right now on some specific issues that have taken place. And all the questions coming in, we're asking of the EC to also get some updates. Because what we've seen in the previous press conferences is that the EC is relying on the media to bring their attention to some of the issues. And then they go into it, give us an update.
We want to keep up on that as well. Alfred, are they ready for us?
Well, they are. But, you know, Bano Bills.
Ebusia me pacho me da obi bia se wenyamre no akonya nsem no bi etie. The NPP is very poised in making sure say they will do everything to remain in power. But please, I stand to be corrected though. What are they trying to hide? Bibi wo ha yi ni mana. Eye no kre say the alleged ejapade document no. Eye real. Because what are they trying to protect? It seems that they are doing everything to make sure that they remain in power. Even when they know that they are losing, they are trying to use the police, their thugs. Excuse me to use the word they please. Their thugs to do machination to make sure that things go in their favor. Aden. Mine so far many feed ye mean who president be a waba ye to aba nyemo women esi. Nana don't kwade aden. But Nana don't we trusted you. Anna, so you were oh my God. I'm sure said this man was like they lied to us about the personality of this man. Why am I saying that? Adena unkwan regime 2020 go for 8 you bomu 2 you kuomo because of election. Sisia nipa 2 recorded dead. Aden, and you call yourself a human rights lawyer, an activist, a person who believes in the rights of persons. I think, Mr. President, this is below the belt. Over the belt. Over the bar, sorry. It is below the belt. You are not helping. Aden I'm call for, more I'm call for. But what is wrong? What is wrong with you people handing? Look, the Ghanaian people are tired of you people. You should understand. 2016, the Ghanaian people were very tired of His Excellency and the incoming president, John Dramani Mahama. The Ghanaian people voted against this man. He peacefully handed over power because he believed in democracy. When Aden, what do you people have to hide? What is it? Should we believe in the alleged Japade document? Of which, even without any reservation, I can say to me, it sounds good and it makes sense to me. Because even when the Japade document broke out, there were a lot of implementations and but you people followed exactly what was in the Japade document, and I can make a point with the appointment of Yawosafumafuba Bosompem Osafumafo. Why? Is it that you people are really wanting to capture the state? Nepacho, I'm sorry, Mr. President. Ghana is not for you. Ghana is not for NPP. It's our Ghana. If you lose, you lose. Someone comes and takes over. But please, with the greatest respect, me pacho, I'm a concerned Ghanaian. Me dwene me mawofo ho. Me dwene me mamomo ho. Me dwene me papa ho. Me dwene me nuanom ho. Me dwene madofo ho. Me dwene omo a omo yare a omo ICU. Their only survival a machine. Me dwene me nana bi a wofi a wontimi kura MP abonten because we nyini. Me dwene me nana bema bi nso saa. Me dwene obi nso ho. Me dwene me man Ghana ho. And until me make this call. Mr. President, with the greatest respect, please and please again, Emma Ghana and say a war regime. Debbie. Ebusia, yɛmfa comment and share comment section ebeje na makenkan yakopon hia na onye obi akese medase